Today we are going to learning about greater than, less than, and equal to. Comparing number values. Sometimes we need to find out how number values relate to each other. We call this comparing numbers. In mathematics, we use the following signs to compare numbers to each other. Greater than or more than, less than, and equal to. How do we remember what these signs stand for? These signs can be found on a number line. On your left, you have the less than sign. And you will see that the numbers are getting smaller. On your right, you have the more than sign, and you will see that your numbers are getting bigger. One method of knowing which sign to put is to use the crocodile mouth method. The crocodile's mouth faces the big number, and its tail faces the small number. In the following example, we have 168 is greater than 112. The greater than sign is created by the shape of the crocodile's mouth. 112 is less than 168. The less than sign is created by the shape of the crocodile's mouth. Another method to find out which sign to use is the use of dots. The big number gets 2 dots and the small number gets 1 dot. Then the dots are joined to form the sign. 168 is the big number, so it gets 2 dots. 112 is a small number, so it gets 1 dot. As you can see, by joining the dots, the greater than sign is created, and we say 168 is greater than 112. And the next example, we have 112 first. So 112 gets 1 dot, as in the previous example, and 168 gets 2 dots. But this time when we join the dots, the less than sign is created. So we say 112 is less than 168. If you have an example where you have both the numbers that are equal, then we make use of the equal to sign. 168 is equal to 168. Again, if you have the same number on both sides, we make use of the equal to sign. 112 is equal to 112. Some examples. Fill in less than, greater than, or equal to. Number 1, 65 and 43. Number 2, 108 and 121. Number 3, 247 and 280. Number 4, 393 and 367. Number 5, 150 minus 10 and 140. Number 6, 235 plus 0 and 200 plus 30. Number 7, 5 times 5 and 30 minus 5. Number 8, 12 divided by 3 and 60. And the answers are, number 1, 65 is greater than 43. Number 2, 108 is less than 121. Number 3, 247 is less than 280. Number 4, 393 is greater than 367. In number 5, we have a sum, so we have to work it out before we fill in the sign. 150 minus 10 gives you 140. So we have 140 on both sides. So we make use of the equal to sign. 140 is equal to 150 minus 10. In number 6, we have sums on both sides. So we have to work out both sums. 235 plus 0 gives you 235. 200 plus 30 gives you 230. So on your left you have 235 and on your right you have 230. And 235 is greater than 230. In number 7 again, we have sums and we have to work out both the answers. 5 times 5 will give you 25. 30 minus 5 will give you 25. And since we have the same answers on both sides, we use the equal to sign. 5 times 5 is equal to 30 minus 5. Lastly, we have one sum. 12 divided by 3 gives you 4. And on your right you have 60. So we say 4 is less than 60. Always remember, in maths we make mistakes, but we learn from them. M is for mistakes, A is for allow, T is for thinking, H is for happen. Mistakes allow thinking to happen.